Do you know what that is? That means me and my husband, who has cancer and who is on chemotherapy, both have COVID. Yes, we both caught COVID. Isn't this lovely? They're multiplying. Okay, so now it seems a third in my house has it, but a fourth doesn't. This person, this daughter, is very, very lucky. Okay, so now three of us have it. And what does it feel like to have coronavirus? Okay, basically, for different people, it means different things. And I'm not kidding you. All three of us that have it have completely different symptoms. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Don't mind me. COVID actually makes you really dopey brained. Okay, what it's been like for my husband, the one who has cancer. He was eating like he was King Arthur. Remember, like King Arthur sitting there eating a huge giant like turkey leg? He was eating. He had actually had two steaks, a gigantic sandwich, a salad. What else did he have? Oh my God, he was eating ice cream sandwiches. Like he started to become ravenous. Me, I couldn't eat for 4 days straight. I couldn't drink for 4 days straight. Well, because I was sleeping for 4 days straight. So how mine manifested was I started feeling like odd. You know what I'm saying? You know that type of feeling you get when you have like a stomach flu? You feel sort of nauseous. You feel like things are rocking back and forth a little. Your stomach goes blub, 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 and you can feel bubbles going throughout your stomach. And then you get a little, I hate that word, diarrhea, cha-cha-cha. And then you're like, oh, yeah, it's a stomach bug. Well, basically it was like that. And then all of a sudden, I felt like I had ginger ale in my head. But the ginger ale was about to explode because my head was in a vice. It felt as though there was so much pressure in my eye sockets, my temples, the top of my head, my forehead. It felt like the world's worst headache. And then it went from there to, if I don't close my eyes, I'm going to pass out. And then I felt so weak. I felt like I couldn't even stand anymore. So I had to lay down. So I found myself on the couch for 4 days straight, crouched in a fetal position without moving for 4 days. Every time I went to turn, like, you know how you sleep on your side and your right side aches, and so you switch to the left side and you do that all through the night? Well, the thing that happened was my muscles got so sore. Every single muscle in my body felt as though I had menstrual cramps. Like my whole body was one big menstrual cramp. But times that pain by 1,000. It was like menstrual cramps by 10,000. If I went to lift my arm, I was like, ow, 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 ow. If I go to like bend my elbow, ow, 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 ow. If I go to like bend my bicep, ow. If I go to bend my knees, I couldn't even take the pain from that. If I go to if I'm laying down and I go into a standing position or a sitting upright position, oh my God, the pain was excruciating. It was in my back. It was in my neck. It was in my stomach. It was in my back. It was in my kidneys. It was in my toes, my ankles. Everything was cramping up big time, like bad, bad muscle pain. That was like the worst. And then feeling like you're so out of it that you are so weak, you can't even lift your head up off the pillow. So I laid there in the same position in my own filth, yes, my own filth, for 4 days in a row, followed by 102 to 104 fever, on and off, on and off, on and off for the 4 days. It was so bad that Tylenol or Motrin wasn't taking the fever away. I had to take towels, and by the way, I had to crawl. I had to do army crawls because I couldn't even walk. That's how weak I was. To get to the bathroom, to get a towel, to dip it in ice cold water and wrap it around me. An ice cold wet towel around me to make the fever go down. When I was done with that, I had to jump right back on the couch and lay there And actually, I was like melded, like my body, like shaped, like was laying in the same spot for so long without moving because of the muscle pain. I could not move, that like the shape of my body was melded into the couch pretty much. What other symptoms? My God, these symptoms are the absolute worst. Oh my God, I'm trying to think. Well, feeling burning hot one minute and shivering the next. Pretty much though, the hot thing was the worst. The fevers, the feeling like you're on fire. What else? Oh, lack of appetite. No appetite at all. I did not want to eat. Just the thought of food made me want to vomit. So I did not eat. 4 days straight. I barely drank because I was too weak to even get up to get myself a drink. And everybody in my house is sick. And so nobody was bringing me any drinks. Let's just put it that way. I thought I was going to actually die when I was laying in that spot. General malaise. Malaise so bad you wanted to unzip yourself from your own body and climb out of it and escape and run away because the pain was so bad that you just wanted to get away from yourself. Sleep. Sleep was all I could do, but you did not even feel relief in sleep. Throughout your sleep, you're laying in a pool of your own sweat, and the pain was excruciating. You could even feel it while you're sleeping. You had the type of sleep that wasn't relaxing. Let's just put it that way. You could sleep. One of the days I slept over 20 hours straight and did not feel rested. So that's basically been my experience. My daughter, on the other hand, throwing up her guts, fever, sore throat, feeling like crap, feeling weak, feeling muscle soreness and pain. And so for everybody is absolutely different. You're probably wondering, did you have the vaccine? Maybe I shouldn't even tell you. So I'm not going to tell you. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you because then I'm going to get people to say, well, you're an idiot and blah, blah, blah. It's none of anyone's business. But if if you guys like a pro-vaccine, anti-vaccine, it's just like pretty much your business. And I'm not going to even go there. Well, my husband couldn't have the vaccine. He has a very, very rare autoimmune disorder. And he was told he wasn't supposed to be taking the vaccine because they didn't study it for long term. Like, what are the long-term effects, especially for someone who has a really bad immune system, a very rare immune system disorder. Now, on top of it, he has cancer. With the long-term effects not being known, not studied long enough, his doctor did not recommend him getting the vaccine, believe it or not. Now, he's going to get monoclonal antibodies. It's the same thing that Trump got. Remember when Trump got better after 2 days? He's going to get that on Monday. Now, they will give it to people like my husband, who has immune problems and cancer, but they won't give it to regular people. They claim it's not a cure and blah, blah, blah. But if Trump got better after 2 days, after taking monoclonal antibodies, what does that tell you? Would I wish this on my worst enemy? The answer is, well, maybe. I'm only kidding. I'm not that evil. No. It was like for 4 days, I really thought I was going to die. I did not know I had the coronavirus. I actually thought it was a stomach bug. As a matter of fact, I had one of those teledoc appointments, and I described every single one of the symptoms, and I was told it was a stomach bug. And I got a prescription written for me for antibiotics, and that was that. Shortly after that, we got a hold of the COVID tests, and it turns out 3 out of 4. Yeah, 3 out of 4. Now, the fourth person in this house is extremely lucky. Well, they're really not, because now they're going to have to wait on us hand and foot, basically. She's not probably thrilled about it. She doesn't even want to go near us. But then again, she's probably the healthiest one out of all of us. Now, they recommend if you live in a house with people that have the coronavirus, to wear a mask in the house. And I told her to wear a mask, but teenagers do not want to listen. And I don't want her to catch it, but You can't force a teenager to do what they don't want to do, if you know what I mean. And so that is that. But so that's basically what it feels like to have the coronavirus. Am I doing much better? Well, after 4 days of not moving and laying in the same spot, feeling like I was dying, that I couldn't even lift my own head up because I was so weak, I was in excruciating muscle pain. What I did do, and if you have it and you're feeling that really bad muscle pain, what actually helped make most of the muscle pain go away was taking potassium what is it? Potassium citrate, I believe it is. You know what? Hold on, let me go get it. It's this stuff. Potassium citrate, 99 mg. It says cardiovascular health and electrolyte balance. Now, if I didn't do this, I would have been screwed. And the reason was because I was not drinking for 4 days straight. I was not getting the right electrolytes, and this actually helps you with electrolytes. One of the reasons for a lot of muscle pain is because you're dehydrated, and this will actually help you. I suggest you drink a lot of fluid. Even if you're really weak and you can't even lift your head up off the pillow, if you have a family member that's well, please have them bring you plenty of water or something to drink. If you can't even tolerate water, soda, I know it's not good for you, juice, anything, you have to keep hydrated because those muscle pains will get only worse if you're not hydrated. Now, I was not hydrated for 4 days, did not eat for 4 days. Today was my first meal. I had chicken soup, and I had an ice cream sandwich, and 2 pieces of toast, and what else did I have? Yeah, that's pretty much it. And thank God for this potassium citrate. 3 days later, that's when the little bell went off in my head, and I'm like, oh my God, I better get my electrolyte balance up and take this thing. And I noticed after the 3rd pill, it actually, you're supposed to take 1 a day. The muscle pain dissipated. I still have it. I still go to bend my bicep and it feels very sore and stuff like that. But after taking the potassium, the muscle pain went down by at least 70%. Could it be the potassium citrate and maybe it's not? Maybe it's all in my imagination. Don't know. Ask your doctor about it. I'm not a doctor. What the hell do I know? But I do know that this thing worked for me with that extreme muscle pain. It pretty much was just as good as oxycodone when it comes to pain relief. Well, I never had an oxy. I had morphine when I was severely burned, when I was a burn patient. But yeah, I never had oxy. But yeah, that's my guess of what oxy would feel like, oxycodone. It actually took all the pain away. Well, pretty much 70% of it away. All right, so always have these things in the house. By the way, the post office, if you go on www.usps.com, they're giving away 8 free coronavirus tests. You just fill out a form, and they actually mail you 8 coronavirus tests for free. I'd say get them now, get them in your house, because if you don't have them and you think you have a stomach virus, you're going to go out. Ow, ow, ow. By the way, oh my God, look at this. Do you see my finger right now? Do you see this? Oh my God, it's frozen. My muscle just totally, oh fuck. I'm sorry guys, I don't mean to curse. I can't bend my finger. Oh my God. Guys, this is how bad this is. Oh, oof. Did you just see that? That's what happens. Your muscles are fucked from COVID. COVID just did that to me. Did you see how I could not? My finger was locked. This finger was locked. And that happens. You get spasms. That's another thing, another side effect. Okay, guys, I wish you all well. Whether you had the vaccine or not, that's up to you. It's a family decision on your part. I'm not forcing it down anyone's throat. And, if you want to do it, what's best for you is best for you. Okay, I'll admit it. I didn't have the vaccine. But I'm doing, I'd say, at least 60 to 70% better 4 days later. Do I have a superhuman immune system? Hopefully. But you just saw that. That was the craziest thing. Oh my God. You saw it live on camera. And that's actually what you get, like these locks, like your muscles lock, and the pain is excruciating. All right, guys, thanks for listening to me bullshit and ramble on and on about what it's like to have coronavirus. And hopefully, person number 4 does not catch it. And yeah, and we all get better, 100% better, that is, within the next couple of days. So long. See you all soon. Pray for us.